YouTube started hitting the channel up saying that we were no longer eligible for monetization and all that stuff. John was getting copyright infringements left and right, and finally he reached out to me and he said, look man, I'm getting ready to just dump the wonderful world of weirdness. And I told him straight up, I was like, dude, please don't do that, just let me take over on it. I'd rather see the channel go on than have it deleted. So just so everybody understands, man, this is it. This is the last hurrah. If I don't make this channel work, it's done. Okay. John was done with it. He was finished with this channel. I still talk to him on Discord and hang out with him and stuff. He's come on here like once or twice, maybe 3 times in the last year after we did Old Men Talking, you know. But he is done with it. And I don't blame him one bit because of the things he's told me. You know, he's put up with a lot of things with this channel. He's even had death threats made against him because of it. And I understand completely why he's done with it, but I'm wanting to, you know, give this thing a chance and get it going. You know, if you guys want to reach out to me and be a part of it, you're more than welcome to. I've told everybody this is a community-based forum. You know, I came along and I got involved with this channel way back in the day whenever I was on Facebook. I was one of John's moderators on Facebook for his Facebook group. And I've loved the wonderful world of weirdness. I hated the fact that I had to delete all those videos, okay? So don't get me wrong when I'm telling you all this stuff, because the reason why I had to do it was because I had no other choice, all right? Now, I like I said, I understand where you guys are coming from that stuff, but this is the way it's got to be done for now, you know. And if you guys want to come in and do your own shows, I more than welcome you. Reach out to me, let me know, man. I will schedule it into the week. If you don't know how to stream, I will do the streaming for you. Me and Summer Todd do that all the time. Austin's even thinking now about making his own shows and setting up his own content on one of my channels, and I'm helping him out. I'll be a cameraman for you, you know, go through and let you do whatever you want to, any format you want. All I have to do is be there to make sure that the stream goes through, you know. Get on Skype with me and we can set up a Skype account. When you go in there, if you don't feel like live streaming, you just want to do a show with a recording, you just hit record right there on Skype and record your show. I'll make sure that it gets onto the channel, you know. Stuff like that. It's real simple. And if you guys are really interested and you want to get involved in the channel, then you are more than welcome to do it. I have no problem with that whatsoever. Now, Kindle Wonderland, thank you for making the comment in the YouTube chat section. When you asked why, I was wondering what that actually meant, because I've been going through quite a bit of stuff here, kind of recapping on some of the stuff that has been happening. So if you want, you can come on or you can come on if you want to with the chat. Just let me know. But if you want to, just kind of let me know in the chat section what it was that you were talking about when you were referring to why, and I will answer that for you. But yeah, I also, like I said, was a part of this before, you know, and John was nice enough to let me take over on it, but you know, if it wasn't for that, this channel would have been gone a long time ago. So I don't know how else to put that, you know. I'm not trying to say that I know what I'm doing or I'm even great at it, but at least, I'm standing up and wanting to try to get this to work. I'm trying to bring in new bring in new content with different people. I've had interviews like you wouldn't believe within the last 2 years, man. And these are people who are involved in this stuff. That all the videos that you've seen of UFOs and of ghosts and stuff like that. I've actually brought people in who are talking about that stuff. So you're actually hearing people who are involved. You're not hearing somebody who has been in the business for 10, 15 years and getting paid freaking good money to tell you about ghosts and UFOs. These are real people who've had experiences in the situations that you're seeing up there on those video clips, so just take that into consideration. They're not professionals. They're just average Joes, just like me and you. And that's the way I'd rather it be. I would rather have just an ordinary person come onto the shows and have a conversation with me about their experiences than having David Icke or anybody of that status come in. Because that's just how I feel about it. I'm fine with. I don't have to have people from ancient or from ancient aliens. I keep messing that up. I don't know why, but I don't have to have people like that coming in to do an interview with. That's what I want to do when I do these things. So. And I apologize about the bad audio. I know I've had a lot of issues with the bad audio on some of the videos, but I didn't want them to go to waste. I've actually started some more live streams when it comes to ancient mysteries, and I have started some for strange stories. Now I'm going to do 12 episodes of those, and then I'm going to switch to Esoteric Agenda, and I'm also going to switch to conspiracy theories. And I believe there was another one that I'm wanting to do, but I can't remember all of them at the moment. Now, after bringing that up, I also want to talk about the business end of the channel on YouTube. Now, when I say business, I'm talking about the analytics and YouTube Studio and all that. So don't think I'm going to be pandering for money or anything. But I just kind of want to go through it. If you guys have been sticking around and you have noticed, we have lost a lot of subscribers, and that was actually anticipated because of the change in what was being presented. Okay, so. That was already expected. I knew that we were going to lose them, and besides that, I had literally gone through and deleted every video that we had on here. I went into the community section and I deleted all the comments except for the comments that related to the channel, like when we hit like 180,000 or some shit like that, you know what I mean? Which I know we're not at. But I like at 100,000, whenever they give you those little rewards and stuff. I kept all that in there, and then comments and conversations that related to the channel that John had with people. I left all that, but besides that, everything was from scratch. So I kind of understood that was going to happen. I figured if I'm going to do this, I'm going to do it with a clean break. So I went in and I did that, and we lost, in the last year since I started, we lost over 3,321 views or wait, no, it was over 3,300. It was let me go ahead and check it. Yeah, it was over 3,600 viewers, subscribers, and that, like I said, was expected. I actually thought we were going to lose a lot more. I lost some here recently because I was uploading scheduled content over, I'd say, about a 2-3 week period, and a lot of people just did not like that. I actually got negative comments about it, and had to take care of that the way that I need to take care of it, because, like I said, when I first started this, I was told by John about some of the negative comments that were made. I'll say it again, I will not be that guy who puts up with it, okay? If that happens, or if there's even a sign that somebody is going to be trolling like that, they're not going to be able to comment on the channel ever again. I love talking to people and hanging out with them in the comment section, but that's just not happening here anymore. We're done with that. There's a certain standard that a lot of people who enjoyed this channel had, and I wasn't aware that this was taking place. It wasn't told to me by John until maybe about a year before he decided to let me do this. But he was doing it well before then, and having to put up with it, and I'm not going to be that guy, you know what I mean? We have a lot of good people who do watch this stuff, and I'm probably really upsetting them because I'm talking about stuff that's a little bit controversial to them, but they just have certain ways that they are, and from what I know of everybody, I haven't been able to talk to too many people who have actually been a part of the channel like I used to, but that's because I don't get on Facebook anymore, and I just won't do it. It won't happen. But with that being said, I do want to kind of go through the analytics. Now, like I said, the truth is yeah, we have lost a lot of viewers and stuff. Like in February, we had views that were going up into the 400s, and it was even bigger than that if you look at it on the lifetime section. I mean, there was a time where we were hitting like 165,000 views, and that was like back in 2017 and stuff, and like in 2019 we had a pretty good run too, but those days were long gone by the time I got here, and in the last year is what I'm going off of. We had views of maybe about 500 to I'd say about 300, and that lasted all the way up until about April of last year, and from that point on we bounced between 300 all the way down to sometimes 20 views on a video, and the algorithms were bouncing up and down all the time. I mean, they were like, sometimes one day we would get like freaking 185 to 240, 328, and then the next day, bam, we were down to like 36 views on this and that, and it went like that all the way through from April, I'd say, until about August, and to be fair about it too, during that time period I had backed off on the live stream. It was time.